Behind me, we have the 69 Camaro by Schwartz Performance. It's here for the Super Chevy Challenge, sponsored by Falcon Tire. I'm here with Jeff Schwartz with Schwartz Performance. He brought us this really nice 69 Camaro. Jeff, tell us a little bit about the suspension.
Well, this 69 Camaro was built by a customer, Casey Underdahl. He's a young fellow from Minnesota, and it has our bolt-in Schwartz G-Machine chassis for 69 Camaros.
With that chassis, is there a bunch of fabrication? Is it a direct bolt-in?
It's a direct bolt-in. There's a small slot that needs to be cut on the rear floor pan, similar to if you put subframe connectors in it.
Okay.
And that's it. It bolts into the stock mounts up front where the subframe was and ties into the factory rail to the inside and also into the rear leaf spring pockets.
Jeff, you're here for the Super Chevy Challenge. What in this event are you looking forward to?
Road course.
Yeah.
I love road course.
Absolutely. And why don't we get this thing up on the lift and take a look at it?
Okay, great.
All right, so we got the car up on the lift. Jeff, let's start with the front. What do we have here?
Well, we've got our Schwartz G-Machine chassis, and this is the front suspension we use. We manufacture our own spindles in-house and control arms. The upper control arms have needle bearings in them with thrust bearings, so they move real freely. They have a grease fitting in them. It doesn't bind or squeak or anything like urethane bushings and other stuff.
Very cool. One thing I'm noticing is the coilovers are quite a bit longer than most things I see out there.
Yeah, we use 16.5-inch long coilovers, and those are longer than anyone in the industry. These are Ride Tech shocks. That's standard on our G-Machine chassis, and it allows you to have nice smooth ride and dual-purpose vehicle.
So we don't have subframe connectors here. We actually have a full chassis.
Yes. When we set out to do this product, we wanted a bolt-in solution that a guy could do at home. So essentially, it's a bolt-in full frame for unibody cars. We were the pioneers in that, and we've got multiple applications for a variety of vehicles. Because we tie into the existing unibody structure, we don't need to make our chassis big and heavy because it's tying into those original structural points like the rear leaf spring pocket, the rear frame rail, and the factory subframe mounts up front. So it typically reduces the weight of the vehicle 50 to 75 pounds on a Camaro from stock. Wow. With big brakes and a 9-inch rear end.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Let's go back to the rear. Coilover in the rear, obviously. Want to tell us a little bit about your guys' setup?
Yeah, standard with every G-Machine chassis is a full floater 9-inch. And the reason we've done that from day one and it's standard equipment is the G-forces that we can generate with a 200 tread wear tire are exceeding 1.2 Gs. And that wetting ring can actually move, and when that moves on a normal rear end, the brake rotor will move back and forth, and they call it pad knockback.
Yep.
So we've done that from day one. Others are just now discovering that and going to that and offering as an option, but we've had it standard equipment from day one. Our rear suspension is a triangulated 4-link, and we use Teflon lined spherical rod ends so they're nice and quiet for street use, and that allows the rear end to articulate. So it gives you the ride quality very close to an independent suspension without having the cost and complexity of that.
Well, it's a very nice package, and I look forward to seeing it out on the track.
Yeah, great, thank you.